Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Quickly, let's look at the front page of the Daily Trust Tuesday. The major story is talking about multi-million naira scam. Kano governor CEOs, Kwankwaso's nephew, and others under probe. Now, if you want details of what is happening, Kano seemed to be at the forefront on a lot of things. A lot of things are happening, and it's not even funny at all in Kano State. The writers are talking about permanent secretary, directors, Algon chair also summoned about this. It's like the government, both the past administration and this administration, are all on the probe, and it is ridiculous. Okay, but basically, more like the past, every sector, every person that held a position in Kano is held accountable. He said we won't spare anyone. Anti-Corruption Commission vows. As much as some people are seeing it as a witch hunt between this present administration or this two political parties, with the previous. Some people are saying at the end of the day, we still have to hold people accountable. We still have to trace back, government treasures in order to put it on. So basically, this is what we are talking about. I don't know, Lillian, if you have your take on this.
When it comes to this whole cases of holding them public office holders accountable, especially when the previous administration comes in, like you said, it looks some sort of a witch hunt. Because why are you going after them? Like, instead of focusing on your own project and starting on, no doubt it's okay to hold them accountable, and it's okay to want to see, what did you spend the money on? Who did you assign the projects to? That is why we don't have enough money in our coffers and all of that. Yes, let that be done, but let that not be the focus of you as the incoming governor. You also have a project to carry out, and you have, you're there to serve the people. So by all means, let that go on all of that. But let's quickly take a look at the Punch newspaper.
I think we have some.
We still have some here. All right.
A lot. All right. Another story from the Daily Trust is talking about 90 billion naira Hajj subsidy probe. Tinubu fires Nakon chair Arabi. I saw that yesterday, and if there is one thing I always say is that I don't think they should be, but maybe the subsidy, but I just feel we have top priorities, and as long as Nigeria is known to be a religious country, there should not be subsidy on religious travels. I just feel that, because religiously it is not compulsory. If you have, you can go. The rich that have can support the poor and the family. But when we have pressing issues, I think Nigerians would prefer subsidy on fuel at this point than subsidy on going on religious travel. That is my take.
Well, my question is, no problem, subsidy and all. What's going to happen? What next for this Nakon chair? This is in the newspaper. Okay. After that, we'll still, like you said earlier, the humanitarian affairs issue under the carpet. Next thing, the next 2 years, an appointment has been given to her, or she's been settled somewhere. Oh, EFCC is probing him at this point in time. Let's wait for the next 2 weeks.
It's like in Nigeria, the best way to punish a government official is just to remove them from the job. That's just it. You're removed from the job, and there is no problem of you returning the money, and corruption is taken too lightly. That's why it's going on. Corruption in other country. We have a country that even give capital punishment for corruption, because we already know how if it eats deep into the system, it does not go away easily. And other country, immediately you're caught on corruption, you don't spend anything less than 10 years, in jail for that. But in Nigeria, the best punishment is just to take the job off you. So there is a new Nakon chair, and he already knows, okay, since after a while another government would come and say I stole some money or something happened allegedly, they'll just take me. Let me just siphon a lot. That way I can return some and hold on to some. We have seen that has been the case of the former CBN governor. We're still in the process. Nothing is being done. Nothing really seriously. Charges would come and they will not stick.
They will not stick.
Yeah. So talking about charges, we have Supreme Court reserves judgment in Kogi, Bayelsa, Imo, and governorship appeal. Police summon Ajaero over alleged terrorism, financing felony, and others. So we are clearly seeing this labor union situation has been going on for the longest time, Lillian. We are clearly seeing something that started as not even an allegation with it, because the police tried to cover it up to say, no, we're actually looking for someone.
Yeah.
And then later they said, no, we actually went through the files because we're looking for someone, and maybe there was something in the file that could lead to terrorism. And then now they're summoning the NLC president to come and answer for felony. What is felony? I want to know what felony means. Because labor, if there is anything that labor union is known for, is to stand for Nigerians or by Nigerians. And if Nigerians come to them and say, we want to protest, if they say, go ahead and protest, if they say, we will feed you while you're in the street of protesting, that should not be called felony. So while this situation is going on, and there seems to be, whether we like it or not, some kind of intimidation thing, we would definitely not allow the NLC to go down like this. So we would want the probe to come out. We would want
public.
Every allegation should be made public and justify them. Let's see what you're talking about.
Exactly. First of all, Nigerians, I just want to watch it play out. Let's see how it's going to play out. Let's get the true story from both the NLC and don't cover anything up. Bring it all out. Let Nigerians follow it through. This is the transparency we're talking about.
Nigeria will be the juries.
Yes, let's watch it and see it all play out.
Yeah. All right, quickly, below the headmaster, we see Tinubu flies to France in new presidential jet. Presidency silent on costs. Yeah, there was just speculation of millions of dollars. Experts demand transparency as fuel subsidy back 1 year after. And the speculation is it could be even more than, because of the devaluation of the naira and the dollar. So it could be more than what we used to pay during the Buhari's administration. We have 4 policemen killed in Enugu checkpoint attack. A really sad situation. Each day we keep losing our security men to insecurity. So while we're fighting for every Nigerian, it includes the security agencies. We are tired. The government needs to do something about this insecurity in our country now. These are basically some of the stories that you'll find on the Daily Trust.
All right, let's look at the Punch newspaper. Up there we have tankers besiege depots as petrol shortage worsens. Independent outlets sell 950 naira per litre as black market hits 1,400 naira per litre. Many fuels truck yet to load. NNPC not supplying enough petrol yet from Ipman. Now, Nigerians, the thing they always say is, we have the money, give us the fuel. Let us buy the fuel with our money.
Indeed.
We cannot be keen to buy the fuel with our money at the ridiculous price you're giving us, Please. Now, moving on to the next story. Why I won't interfere in anti-graft agency operations. That is from the presidency. You can find that on page 12 of the Punch newspaper. Also,
there shouldn't even be interference. We don't need the presidency to assure us that there are a lot of things we need the presidency to assure us of, but not that.
Not that. It shouldn't be involved. It's an independent.
And I always say this, Lillian. People leave office, and the moment the government agency, anti-graft agency goes after them, there is a word tag witch hunt. And I'm like, normally it is like that in other countries. The moment you leave office, you give accounts and audit of what you have done or through your office.
Spent.
Because it is not your money. You are there to serve. Just like if I'm handing over, or if someone is resigning, they do this. They have to hand over. So you have to give all the details. And if it's not check and balance, they will involve the anti-graft. Yes. So why do we make it as though it is something that the president has to come out to tell us, I'm not getting involved. You're not supposed to get involved, presidency.
All right, finally on the Punch, Tinubu panel, Dangote refinery agree on September petrol rollout. Okay, we're seeing September, we're here in October 1st. Is it September ending?
Very confusing.
Or October 1st / September ending? Either way,
we'll be here October 1st, hopefully.
Exactly, we're here to watch it all play out. Well, I think that's all we have for the front page of the Punch newspaper, and I believe that's all we have for our newspaper review this morning. We've had quite interesting stories. We've had a very great conversation with you today, but do not go anywhere because we have a whole lot packed for you. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of Daybreak today, yes, but definitely we have a whole lot packed for you. We have sports with Ajishafe at the top of the hour, and then we have the news update and business. Just stay tuned. We have a whole lot packed for you. My name is Lilian Ogazi.
And I am Sumaya Abubakar. Thank you so much for staying with us all through 2 hours of the show. Yes, like Lillian made mention, top of the hour, Deni Ajishafe would bring you 360 sports, and after that, we would have a business. Thank you so much. Do have a lovely day, and please do stay safe. Goodbye.